Is racism still there? Is there still a gap between men and women? Is general inequality still there? If we are asking all these questions, it means that we are in a privileged position. If we are not facing a difficulty, we tend to think that no one in this world has such difficulty. If we are facing a difficulty, we tend to think that it is the greatest suffering in the world. This is quite common. In a government labor survey conducted in 2018, in 2004-05 almost 45% of women have pursued higher education in urban areas. In 2018-19 the percentage has increased to 65. That's a good thing. But they should be in labor force. But the percentage of labor force hasn't increased. After COVID, the participation of women in the workforce has reduced. Though we have all the advancements in good education and safety measures are better. But why aren't women coming to jobs? What is the workplace disparity? Why aren't women going to work? Lies our mother told us, written by Nilanjana Bhaumik. Generally, mothers teach certain things to their daughters while growing up. They believe that their survival strategy will be useful to their daughters. What is the gender gap between men and women? Is inequality still there? How much is that inequality? What are the reasons for that inequality? The starting point is the home. The word dad's little princess is often used. The dad who is supportive of his daughter is not supportive of his wife. In a lot of families, once the sons or daughters start earning, they take care of the mother because they don't want the mother to suffer anymore. There is a lot of difference in the way the man treats his wife when compared to his daughter. When the author's mother wanted to write the exam for the post of sub-inspector in order to get promoted, she hesitated. Because passing the exam meant additional responsibilities. Though it is what she wished. Additional responsibilities are not only at work, but also at home. In case the in-laws and the husband support the wife who is going to work, the wife feels that she has to give back by doing better at home. If the wife finishes all the household chores and then goes to work, she won't be asked anything. But how can a person be good at everything? If a woman goes to work after marriage, who will take care of the household chores and take care of the child instead of her? If the people who are at home are old, who will take care of the child? The responsibility for all this falls on a woman. Having a maid or a servant or a babysitter for this is very expensive. Hiring a maid or babysitter to look after the baby and the old people has its own expense. Even if the expenses are met, the responsibility for coordinating and managing this again falls on a woman. If a woman has to constantly think about something that has to be done from morning to night, even when she goes to bed, there will still be some chores pending. When women go through this for years, a narrative is built. Even recently, when Akshay Kumar put up a proud post about his wife, he had said his wife took care of the family despite her passion for reading. This is a common thing and he is not at fault. But it sells the idea that women can do it all. So, there will always be the feeling that something is lacking despite doing everything. When a person tries everything, it is not possible to ace everything. The gender imbalance due to this disparity can be set right by doing the small things right. Though we feel that there is no gender inequality at home. Who wakes up first in a house and what is the work that they do? They didn't do yoga or workout. But if they are preparing things for the person who will wake up later, the difference starts from here. If they have to go to work after doing all this, they have to keep things ready for others and move out. Is the place where they are going to safe? Is the route that they are traveling safe? What job would enable them to come home on time? Teaching is the go-to option for many women. When they choose a job for safety, will that job be supportive and satisfying for them? Except for teaching, as far as the other jobs are concerned, the women become replaceable because of the gender pay gap. This exists all over the world. Even when there was a discussion regarding leave for periods, there were two sets of arguments. When women want to remove gender disparity at work, is it fair to ask for period leave? Being equal means being treated equally in different ways. That always plays a major role. When there is a differently abled person at the workplace, we make changes for them. Women have their plus and minus points. The same goes for men. The common places in the public should be commonly designed for both of them. The same goes for the workplace. This is how women can be treated equally. There should be proper toilet facilities in schools, especially in rural areas which lack toilets and sanitation facilities. A lot of girls don't go to school during the menstrual period because of this. This creates an additional excuse for parents to stop the children from going to school. After the girls attain puberty, if the school is not safe and doesn't have proper toilet facilities, the girls are forced to be at home. Not only that, every house was filled with an increasing number of girl children. Sometimes this was because the parents kept on trying to have a boy child. In such cases, the girl becomes an unwanted and unwelcome child. This is prevalent even in urban areas. Even while I was born, my dad didn't come to see me initially because I was a girl. He came to see me after a lot of coaxing. Imagine being told that you are not wanted while coming into this world. Is it an Amazon parcel to say that you were expecting something else? The fact that you were not expected is a different feeling. Gender disparity is even more when a family consists of both a boy child and a girl child. When the author went to a village to document, a family consists of 3 girl children and a boy. That is, the mother kept giving birth to girls until the boy was born. The family didn't have enough money to send all the girls to school. They make all the girls work so that the boy could go to school. The girls had to look after the household chores and take care of the boy as well. The boy has been made to feel privileged right from his birth. What sort of understanding will he have about the inequality at home while growing up? The sanitation facility in school, and when the child being born is not of the preferred sex. What sort of exposure will the girl have when she is the unwanted member of the family? But sending the girl to a school in the village has its own safety risk. Even then, sending the girl to school is of no use, as she will eventually get married. Even girls who are in cities are forced to quit their own jobs, when the groom resides and works in a different location. Then what sort of facilities will be available to girls who live in villages? Now there are a lot of advancements in job opportunities. Many buildings are being built in urban cities. This requires a lot of manpower. Men are brought from the villages to the cities for this. Who will take care of the agricultural land in the villages then? They don't leave the land behind or sell it. Apart from the unpaid household chores, women are made to work in the farms as well. They will never be the paid people in the labor force. What is the solution for this? One such solution for this was: girls should not do unpaid work at home. The male in the family should pay the ladies for whatever work they do. But even this has a minus point. When somebody pays you, they become your master. There is a lack of human angle even while the women are doing unpaid work. So, won't the man take advantage of the woman while paying her? Even with regard to COVID vaccinations, the percentage of women who were vaccinated was very less. Why did the women not get vaccinated? Aren't they concerned about their health? The women had to stand in the queues. So, who will do the household chores? The women don't even have time to go to the hospital and check on the problems in their bodies. Even with regard to health access, just because they are having a lot of chores at home, they are hesitant to leave that behind to look after their health. When Indranee told her mother that she became the president of PepsiCo, her mother told her that she was a wife first and only after she should see herself as a president, and that she should always keep that in mind. Time and again women are being told this. not only in the groom's house, but in their own houses as well. She could become anyone, but her first priority should be home. That is not wrong. But applying the same to both genders is equality. When one gender is allowed to be privileged while the other gender is asked to sacrifice, then it is inequality. When the family is important for both the genders and when both the genders learn to sacrifice and adjust. When same values are instilled in both the sexes, problems of inequality won't arise. But when one particular gender is made to do everything, there is inequality.